Hey, you amazing people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anushri. Many of you who have been following me, thank you for watching this video and clicking on it. And for anybody who is watching it for the first time, thank you as well and welcome to this channel. Just to give you a brief background, I am currently pursuing my MBA in Netherlands and have a beautiful family, a husband, and yeah, my life is pretty good. And why am I so decked up today? Because it's Durga Puja and I am going to go to one of the Durga Puja that is happening here in Utrecht where I'm staying. And it's Shoshti actually, so I'm all decked up. We'll be going out soon. But before that, I just wanted to come here and share something with you. It's about loss. Yeah. And I'll try to keep it short because I just wanted to come here and be consistent on YouTube. Um, but it's a topic very close to my heart that I wanted to talk about. I lost my grandmom recently, my paternal grandmom, whom I used to call Amma very lovingly. And she was such an enigma. She loved me a lot. I loved her. She was a very real person. And she was not conventional. She was extremely forward thinking, very modern. She was not always easy to be with, but she loved with a lot of passion. She was extremely practical. She was not always she was not the mollycoddling type, like not at all. She was the kind of a person who would be like, hey, you fall, if somebody pushes you, push that person back. That kind of teaching, So yeah, many people in my family say that I look a lot like her and I have a lot of behavioral attributes like her, but I feel she was much beyond. She was actually so much ahead of her times. Her outlook, her intelligence, oh my god, that lady was extremely intelligent. I mean, she was one of the most intelligent people I have ever come across. I mean, I remember a few years back, like maybe she was in her 70s back then, or late 70s, early 80s. She used to solve maths as a pastime. Like that is something, right? And she grew up in some humbling situations. They were not economically well off. There was a lot of scarcity for a lot of basic things. There were a lot of siblings. That made her quite a strong person as well. And she and my father made a very good life for their children, and that's why I'm sitting here. And I was so close to her, and though she was 92, 93 when she passed this year, but like she, even till the last time when I could have a sensible conversation, because she was suffering from dementia for the past 5-6 months. But before the dementia hit, she was still so sharp, and there was always something to learn from her. This is some kind of connection that I feel that exists between her and me, some special bond. Because even after she left, I still get so many dreams about her. Dealing with loss is not easy. It's always very personal. You do it your own way. And when you have not known the world without somebody like your grandmothers or your grandparents in general, or your parents, like you come to this world into their arms, they always exist. You don't know world outside them, like without them, right? And yeah, while you have your fights and little squabbles and you annoy each other, but still you don't know world without them, and you still have to learn to say that I don't have a grandparent anymore. And you always think that okay, there is time to learn things, there's time to do things, but I mean it's just one day it just leaves and it goes away forever. And last couple of years, because she was a very self-respecting woman and very independent, and of course because of her age, she could not live on her own, and she started living with us. And I remember her, sometimes she used to feel very frustrated and say like, I'm hardly able to contribute. I said, you've already contributed so much, it's time for you to rest. And sometimes it's very difficult for such people to accept. I think for her it was very difficult to accept that she needs to just relax now, because their love language is through acts of service, and they feel that the more they can serve, the more relevance they can have in the family. And that's how my grandmom was. She was extremely relevant, and she was all about acts of service. But when you're not able to do that anymore, you just feel that you're losing your importance. And of course old age is difficult. When I was seeing her suffering, and it was not an easy sight, and then you think, oh my god, that's probably gonna be me one day. Life is not that easy. And more than losing Amma, it was the whole visual of seeing her falling so sick and literally just fading away. And then you start feeling that you start questioning like, what's the point of all this? But then that's why we are sent here, to live, to just live. I mean, don't try to make much sense of this video, but I had a dream about her today, guys. So I haven't been feeling really out of that zone. I'm not exactly sad, I'm not happy, I'm just like in a very reflective zone. Yeah, okay, that's all. It's already 8 minutes, and if you've stayed to listen through my ranting and my yapping, thank you, and we meet again next time. Bye.